The attic smelled of cedar, old paper, and the bitter tang of cold coffee. For Elias, this small, cramped space was a sanctuary and a graveyard.
To a stranger, they might look like fan mail. To Elias, they were the no's. 999 of them, to be exact. Elias was a writer of the old-school variety. While the world moved toward instant digital gratification, he believed that if a story had weight, the paper should too. But for 5 years, the only weight he felt was the crushing silence that followed every submission. He remembered the 400th rejection. It had come from a prestigious house in London. He had cried then, certain that if the gatekeepers of taste didn't want his words, no one would. By the 700th rejection, he had stopped crying and started calcifying. He became a machine of persistence. He would wake up at 4 a.m., write until his shifts at the warehouse began, and spend his meager lunch money on postage stamps. Friends had staged interventions. Elias, it's a hobby, not a career, they'd say, their voices dripping with a pity that burned worse than any rejection letter. The market wants thrillers, Elias. It wants celebrities. It doesn't want a fable about a clockmaker who loses his shadow. But Elias knew his clockmaker. He knew the rhythm of the prose. He knew that somewhere, in the vast, noisy world, there was a reader whose heart beat at the same tempo as his own. On a rainy Tuesday, the 1000th envelope arrived. Elias didn't open it immediately. He placed it on his scarred oak desk and stared at it. He felt an odd sense of peace. If this was a no, it would be a milestone. 1,000 rejections. A perfect, round number to end on. He could finally walk away, knowing he had given the universe 1,000 chances to say yes. He slid a silver letter opener through the crease. He didn't look for the word, unfortunately. Instead, his eyes fell on a handwritten note clipped to the top of a formal contract. Dear Mr. Thorne, I missed my train because of your manuscript. Then I missed the next one. I haven't felt this much wonder in 20 years of publishing. Please, tell me the shadow finds its way home.
6 months later, The Clockmaker's Shadow wasn't just a book, it was a movement.
It was translated into 40 languages. People tattooed quotes from Chapter 12 on their forearms.
When a journalist finally asked Elias how he survived 999 rejections without breaking, Mr. Thorne, what was the secret to your persistence?
He didn't talk about grit or hustle. He simply pointed to the wooden crate in his attic. The first 900 letters weren't failures. They were just the price of admission. You only need one person to hear the music. You just have to keep playing until they walk into the room.
If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It will keep us motivated to create more videos for you in the future.